See, we got it mocked up on one side. Right now I'm taking out the old carbon fiber pieces that I made. Popped them out. Underneath I marked the holes and everything to drill. I don't know if you can see it. Tough to see, but I marked all the holes here, 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 and here. And then I marked the ones on the up here on the bumper as well, on the rear lip. So now I'm just about to take the side up, take the side piece out, and then line it up and make sure I got a good distance. If not, I'll just mark the distances again. All right, so I got everything drilled out for the trunk. So, I mean, let's see, I don't know if you can see it. One hole, the second hole right there. The third one is right there. You can kind of see it right here. Then the fourth one is going to be somewhere in here. I didn't even drill that one out because I couldn't get the marker up underneath to fit through the hole when I was trying to pre-mark it. So that one, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to put one in. Because of how it's sitting up under the battery mount or whatever you want to call it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take this portion or take this part of the diffuser, go ahead and slap that one on. Once I get that on, then I'll be able to put the that 4 bolt in, hopefully. Maybe not, I don't know. I think once I get all the other bolts in, it should be able to be secure. I'm still debating whether I want to just put push pins on the outer part that goes through the plastic. So these right here go through the trunk tub, and then these holes go on the outside of the bumper. When I was mocking it up, this hole, well, under the trunk there is a under the trunk it's like it's a hole in the trunk, and there's also like a cap that sits in there. So when I mounted it up, it wouldn't sit flush because there was probably maybe 1/8 of an inch of the plastic that sits below the trunk, if that makes any sense. It sits like right under the trunk. So once I put this up, it wouldn't sit flush with it. So in order for me to get the diffuser to sit flush where it wasn't tilted down at the rear, I had to, well, one, I could have either just, cut out that small piece of plastic or sanded it down or whatever, which I didn't want to do that. I was like, I'd rather do this piece. It's because you're not gonna see it anyway. So that's what I did. I cut a square in here, and now it sits, the circle plastic part sits in there better, and it will sit flush up against the bottom of the trunk. This thing, it got all scratched up. I mean, I got so many scratches from trying to get the thing mounted on there. Here's the front splitter all bolted up on there. Came out pretty good. I still don't have the bolts in the front yet. That's going to be a tough one to do because of how small the lip is in the back where you have to put the bolts through. I'll show you that in a second, but I mean, let's secure it on there with, I got 4 bolts on each side, so those are secure. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run some 3M tape across the top of the lip to help secure it, because I don't have nothing on there, like I said. But let's come from this side. I don't know if you can tell. So this is what I'm talking about. I don't know how you're supposed to get the bolt to slide through there, or at least I guess you can get it in here and use a wrench. Yeah, I guess that'll work. I have to slide the bolt there, then get a wrench in there. And once I get the wrench in there, I think I should be able to tighten it down. So yeah, I didn't even think about that. So yeah, I'm gonna try that, see how it looks. But other than that, I mean, Looks pretty good. This was easier than the front, or than the rear, I'm sorry. And then I'm still gonna have to do the side skirts. I haven't done those yet because those I'm gonna have to drill into the sill that holds up the car, or the jack points, which I really don't want to do, but I mean with the practice I'm gonna have to do it. This came out pretty easy. I did have to go buy more bolts because the bolts they supplied wasn't long enough. I think they gave me two. What is it? So right here, they gave me, what does it say? A 1-inch bolt, 1-inch bolt, and then a 1.5-inch bolt. So this 1.5-inch bolt did not go all the way through. Hold on, let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so right here, the 1-inch bolt. Back a little bit. All right, so this is one of the bolts they supplied me, which worked. The 1.5-inch bolt did not go all the way through. I didn't even have enough space to put the spacer on and thread the threads all the way through. So I ended up having to get, this is a 2-inch 1/4-inch bolt. So I used that, and then you can see I have plenty space on this. And I also bought these U clamps instead of using the supplied nuts that they gave. I thought this was a little bit more factory and a little bit more cleaner than using the hex posts that they provided. So I just went and bought those, and those worked out fine because those are what's originally on it, like this one. I just used bigger ones, but like I said, you will have to use a 2-inch bolt. At least I did on my car, and it worked. And this one, I don't know, because they're saying I should supply through the 4th hole, so I'm guessing they just want me to put another bolt through this, but this ain't really holding nothing. I mean, because this, if you look at it, it actually goes in to this portion like that. So I'm not sure why they want you to put a bolt through here. You know, that's the only hole that's down there. I mean, I guess I see what they're trying to do to secure it to something, but that's really not, I mean, it's really not holding anything. It's only attached to that lip, and that can break anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway, just to do it in there. I'll put it in there, but yeah, hold on. So again, that's the small, that's real tight spot to get through. So one would have to go through here. And look at, I can't even put my finger in there. So it's gonna be a task trying to put that bolt in there to get that part secured. This is taking me a little bit too long, and I admit I've been slacking. Like, I come out here and maybe work on it for like 30 minutes. I'm like, you know what, I'm done. I got to do something else. So this has been taking me long. This is a accumulation of 3 or 4 days of me actually out here working on this. Whether it be the heat, or you know, it's rainy, and then me just not feeling like it, it's just taking way too long. But at least the front portion is done. Again, the back is done. I think the side skirts, I may take that to the shop on base and do the work there, because I'd rather just get it up on a lift, get up under there, unbolt it, so I'm not laying on the ground trying to get this. So that's probably gonna be a shop job. But let me go ahead and finish knocking this out real quick. Dry. Once this dries, you can kind of see right there still. It might need another coat, but once it dries, this should be actually dry in about 30 minutes. So dry, sand it down. Hopefully it's good to go. If not, I just add another layer, sand it back down smooth, paint it, spray it, done with it. Easy fix. So bumpers together. Just gotta mount it up. The screws, so again, the screws, they didn't supply screws for the middle portion, which is, it takes about a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch bolt, like a 1/2 1/2 inch in size, but the quarter inch bolt. But they didn't supply those, so I gotta go back to the store tomorrow. It's already 8:30, so and it's Memorial Day. So tomorrow I'll go to the store, pick those up, and then knock that out, and then the front splitter will be done. Man, I think this bumper is it's old. I mean, this is the factory bumper since 2009, but it needs some love. Again, I'm still getting the car painted. I just got to set up a time. Actually, I'm gonna take my Genesis. I got to take the Genesis to get the fender fixed. And once the fender's fixed, then I'll drop the Cobalt. The dude at the shop, he don't want me to drop it off now. He's like, bring it next year. I'm like, dude, you gonna paint my shit or what? But anyway, so I'm gonna finish up with this, and then next video, I should be putting everything together. So stay tuned. Got the side splitters on, well, not the side splitters, but the rear diffuser for the sides. Send this out. So got those bolted up. I mean, it was pretty simple stuff. Let's see if we can get up under here. So I hate the silver bolts though. I'm probably gonna change those off for black ones once I get a chance. But all I did is drill the holes in the bumper and secure them in there. So yeah, that's good to go. So next thing I gotta do is the rear diffuser, and that part, the rear will be done, and the only thing left is just to do the side skirts. Still gonna take some time for me to get the side skirts, because I have to get up under the car, and my pinch weld, or the lift points under there, the jack points, are kind of destroyed from over the years of jacking the car up and down. I don't know why they don't make those things tougher, stronger metal, but it is what it is. So I might have to get up under there and kind of repair it a little bit before I can do it, but we'll see. But let's finish up this rear. All right, so I got the rear diffuser all bolted in. I had to remove this side so I can get these two bolts in. What I'm using a 1/2 inch bolt, and these are the ones I bought myself. 1/2 inch bolt for the rear part of the bumper to stick on the back of the lip. And you can see it's no gap anywhere through it. But the reason I had to take it off is so I can stick my hand in there and kind of hold it in place. But once you kind of get it held in a little bit, you'll be able to bolt it in there, no problems. I think the biggest issue, well, that was the biggest issue, just getting your hand up in there to secure it because of how wide the diffuser is. If they would have cut it right here, maybe you probably could access it better. But I only had to do the two sides. These ones right here was easy. As soon as I got them in, I screwed them in and I was able to go. Got the bolts that's going into the trunk right here. Once I get this back up, I'll be able to secure those from the inside of the trunk, and we'll be done with the rear, done with the front. Only thing left is just the sides. But I think once I get this, that's probably where I'm going to end it, and then I'll come back in the next video and do the side skirts. So this was the part that I was cutting. I cut the square out so it can fit around this plastic hole. It was easier. I mean, I could have like cut this, but I didn't want to do anything to the trunk, so I didn't want to actually cut this part out. Thought it would be just, you know, well, not really easier, but less damaging, I guess, cutting this up, because I mean it's gonna be on the car. I really didn't want to mess with the factory part of the trunk, so I just left that, cut that square out. That way it sits flush, and now it's all bolted up. Only thing is, I got this little lip right here. Oh, I don't like it. I'm gonna have to mess around with it. I mean, it is sitting flush, but you might have to figure something out. Either try to bend it a little bit where it comes down. But right now it's not bad. I just hate it. I want it to sit flush. So with that, that'll be the end of this video. I'll be coming back later to do the side skirts. I already have it, you know, bolted or got the hangers in there. So I'm gonna just have to mess around with it to get the side skirts. I mean, it has my plastic side skirts that I had on there for a couple years now, so it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, once I get this bolted up, then it'll be complete and I'll be done with it. I'm trying to take this car through a whole change. I mean, it's been looking like this for years now, and I just want to do something different. I mean, I'm still gonna get it painted, probably sometime here. You know, I don't know. We'll see. But I do still want to get it painted. And yeah, I'm also thinking about putting some new rims, because the original rims that I had on it, I mean, right there, they got damaged during our move here. The movers dropped them, and they only paid me like $200 for them, you know, which is crazy. But only one of them really got damaged. I mean, it's just small little dings and stuff in it that I can get fixed. So I may just take them, get them fixed, or I may just fix them myself and just respray them. But I really want some new rims. I'm looking at some new rims online, so I might be getting a new set. Plus my tires are getting a little old, so I need to replace the tires anyway. So yeah, so thanks for watching the video. Subscribe. I'll be doing some more. Just time is you know, it's just so much stuff I'm doing at work, and you know, I don't really have time to, you know, really mess with my car no more like that, since I'm at a higher level, and I just got promoted to sergeant first class. So yeah, getting a little busy here. But anyway, like I said, if you like the video, subscribe, comment down below, whatever. See you in the next one. Peace.